praises. All praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, who I call out in his Hebrew name, and in the English name we call Jesus. Today I wanted to go with Deuteronomy chapter 4. And we're basically just talking about the covenant that he made with the children of Israel. You know, that he did make a covenant with us. And what happened was our fathers broke that covenant. So that allowed our forefathers to be put in captivity and brought to the Americas to serve out a punishment for 400 years. You see, so a lot of us want to, a lot of us think that, America is where we come from, or where we've been all our life, which is true. But before we came here, we was at another place, so this is the covenant. He had made a covenant with the children of Israel, and that by them being disobedient, falling into others' doctrine and idol worship, they were sent to captivity. So let's go with chapter 4 right quick. It said, "Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that you may live, and go in and possess the land which the Lord God of your fathers given you." So the Lord promised our forefathers, Abraham, Jacob, Isaac, and Jacob, he promised them that he was going to give us a portion of the land. "You should not add unto the word which I commanded you." So you don't never add into the word or take away from the word. "Neither shall you diminish out from it, that you may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, which I commanded you." See, the Lord your God. He's not the Lord of everybody. He's the Lord of the children of Israel. He's the Lord of the world. He's the Lord of all people, but he's specifically the Lord of Israel, who he made the covenant with. "For your eyes have seen what the Lord did because of Baal, or Baal, For all the men that followed Baal, or the Lord thy God had destroyed them from among you." So the Lord, even back then, he was destroying our people for following other doctrines, for following other, for idol worshiping and not following him. So the Lord was destroying them. Let me read that again. It said, "The Lord thy God had destroyed them from among you, but ye that did cleave unto the Lord your God are alive, every one of you, this day." You see? So everyone who's here today to listen to this, the Lord brought them through that, so they can be here today to hear it. "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do, so in the land whether you go possess it." So when we possess the land, which back then, so when we was possessing the lands, we were supposed to serve our Creator in the lands that we possessed. We were supposed to keep those commandments that he gave us. But when we got to, to the lands or whatever, we went off. He said, "Keep therefore and do them." So we were supposed to keep those commandments and do them. "For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations." So we're supposed to be walking different from all other people, all other nations that's on the earth. We supposed to have a different look from anyone else. We're supposed to stand out from among all other people, which shall hear all these things. So let me start over. Keep therefore and do them. Keep the commandments and do them. For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. You see that? So we supposed to be carrying ourselves different out here. We're not supposed to be out here shooting our brothers and sisters down, killing each other. We're not supposed to be fighting amongst each other like that, you know what I mean, the way we do. We're supposed to be carrying ourselves different from all other people. But instead, we so out of order, you know what I mean, to, you know, we don't even carry ourselves a different way no more. We're all over the place because we're not keeping the commandments. And the commandments is what keep us on the right track with the Most High. When people look at us, they supposed to say, damn, look at the Lord's children. You know, now when people look at us, they like, man, look at them niggas. You know. So everybody knows this too, except us, you know, that we're supposed to walk different in this world. We're not supposed to be keeping these same holidays the heathen nations keep. We're supposed to walk different in all our ways, because the Lord gave us the commandments to keep us separated, to keep us different from other nations of people. We're not supposed to be eating shrimp, crab, lobster. That's bottom feeders. All that shit feed on the dead. Shrimp is a big cockroach. You know, we eat those things, and the Lord tells us don't eat them, and we still do it. So when we get the sickness, that's where it comes from. For what nation is there so great, who hath God, so nigh unto them? So what nation is so great, who had God? There's no nation greater than us, than our nation. Because we have the Lord. The Lord is for us. We are his children, the direct descendants of God himself. As the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for. And what nation is there so great, that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day? You see? So whatever the Lord saw, he set these laws up for us so that we can walk a straight path, and we don't get ourselves killed by going off. Because when we turn away from the law, then we build sin up, which is iniquity, and then that's when the Lord put death on us. And what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day? Only take heed to thyself, and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thy eyes have seen, and let they depart from thy heart and all the days of thy life. But teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons. So we're supposed to be teaching this word to our sons and our sons' sons, our children and our children's children. This is supposed to be a generational teaching. You know what I mean? So that we all walk in that straight path, stand in that light that the Lord set before us. So I just wanted to read that with y'all this morning. All praise to Yahweh by Hashem through his son, Yahushua, who we call Jesus in the English. Yeah, so I wanted to share that with y'all. I'll be back with the next one. So, peace.